Uh, Now the problem is because I'm sharing my screen. We should be, yeah. You can hear me. Yeah. And let me share the YouTube link with you in the chat here. Is that okay, or you want an email? I'll send you an email. Yeah, yeah. Have it open. Okay. And let's see if there's audio issues there. I can see that I don't see any audio input right now. The thing is not working. Um, Send anyway. Okay. And you have to speak.
Like it is coming through.
Keep going. Keep going.
There, now it's coming through. Yeah,
So it
can hear it.
works on default. It won't work with my NVIDIA RTX. Keep going. Keep talking. I want to keep talking. Mm-hmm. Now I'm trying Realtek. Yeah. But maybe I have some settings in Zoom because even in Zoom you can set your input and output. So wait, speaker. Okay, now say something. Keep talking.
Seems like still nothing's coming through.
It should come through now.
Oh, yep.
Now
Is
it's
that the
playing
default
through.
again?
No, this is the RTX. This is with noise cancel. This is a very expensive. My graphics card has a
Oh,
decoder for
interesting.
sound. I have
Well, that's
the
great.
11, the 1080, the 1180 is the next one.
Right.
Graphics card. Well, how can I forget what kind of graphics card I have? But I have a very fancy one in my new fancy machine. But so okay, so this is now working. But let's keep on breaking this. So let me do one thing. I'll just hit OK. No, I have to
So
hit OK.
so far we confirmed that default and the graphics accelerating feature works, but just those two. Right. Mm-hmm. Is that your laundry?
Now you'll hear me on YouTube for sure because now you can see that, right, Nida? Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
And can you hear me on
Yeah.
Zoom?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
hear
I
me
can
on
hear you.
Zoom. So this is the thing. This is my output. This is my mic.
I'm not too sure.
That's the mic I use. This is the mic, right? And so my input wherever I go needs
Okay.
to be the mic. So microphone, that's Nida. That's the Amazon Basic mini mic. That's this guy. That also does all that noise cancellation, blah blah. But this is now you.
Right.
So this has to be the speaker, and now you have to talk.
Hey, can you hear me?
No.
Hello, everyone. So I can't hear myself. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's coming through now. Yeah. Perfect.
I don't see anything here. I don't see any input here. Because you probably muted yourself in Zoom. So
Right.
unmute yourself in Zoom and then mute yourself on this video call.
Okay.
So why can't I hear you in my Zoom? That might be this. I can't hear you in my Zoom anymore. Okay.
So I think I got disconnected through Zoom.
Okay. So I'm muting you in the call, but I should be able to hear you in Zoom, but I'm not still.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you from my phone though. I don't hear you from my. Zoom. Maybe.
No, you should be able to hear me through Zoom.
Yeah, I used to be able to hear you through Zoom, and now I can't hear you through Zoom. Audio settings. So that's my speaker. I can change it to. Seems like it's this one because I hear a background sort of like spacey sound. Or is this one?
But you can't hear me at all?
No. But also because my speakers are connected to my mic, because that's where it goes. Can't hear you. Cannot hear you. Use
So
separate audio device to play ringtone simultaneously. Okay, but there's no speaker there. That should be the monitor, but I don't want to use my monitor's audio.
So I can hear myself through.
Do you hear yourself through YouTube by any chance?
Yes. Yeah.
This happened to me. It was with Kirsten, exactly this thing, and it killed me. That was the most painful one. That was the one that was painful because she could hear me, I couldn't hear her, and we were live. And then I started, and Will brought my the live stream to me, and I listened like this, and there was a delay. So, And for that, what we had to do was we had to stop Zoom and start Zoom again.
Right.
So I am not able to hear you right now. I want to stay in this problem and try and troubleshoot this for a little while. So I'll show you. This is the issue right here. I don't know. Speaker audio is gone. Use default. Maybe there's just too many different things going on. No one can hear the speaker.
Maybe.
But that's not true. Only I can't hear the speaker at this time. With Jesse, no one else could hear him, but I could hear him. Do you know what I mean? I'm explaining two different scenarios here. So with Kirsten, this is what happened. I couldn't hear her anymore. Her audio dropped out. Okay.
Then you still can't hear me.
Now I'm seeing your chat. So do this. Oops. Gap, sorry. So I'll go here. Speaker
Okay.
audio, NVIDIA. Okay. Slideshow, speaker audio, NVIDIA. Okay. Speaker. And slideshow, speaker audio, NVIDIA. Yes. And Q&A, speaker audio. Yes. No change for me. But can you hear yourself still? Wow. Through both, through Zoom and through YouTube. So that's weird. And this doesn't happen to me on normal Zoom calls. This is only a OBS thing. And it seems like maybe my inputs are just too many and see, this is where the problem's happening, is in Zoom. Because I'm not getting an input here. So the only thing to do at this point is to somehow what should we do?
Can you see my chat on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I don't know if like that has anything to do with it, but like sometimes like the default to the computer might be getting changed, because I know like the default on the computer is like the Realtek speakers, right?
Yeah, let's I'll show you that. So audio, sound settings, so that's my output. So that's me here, No. So that's, I think, this should be speaker, right? Okay. And now say something. Do you hear yourself?
Oh. Oh.
Try this. Say something, Dylan.
Yeah. So I can hear myself now.
You can.
I can hear myself. Yes.
That is weird. Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep
Yeah,
talking because I
so-
changed it to this one, Amazon Basic Mini
Okay.
Mic,
Yeah.
and I
I
changed
can
it.
still hear myself. Still coming through.
So
No
now
disruptions yet.
I'm gonna
Still good.
change it.
Still have audio. Yeah. Change it. Still good. Still good. Still good. Nothing yet. Yep. There's been no change. No interruption.
This is I want to try this same as system on Zoom, and then we know that our system is speaker because this is the best one that we should be using. And then over here we should say, if we say default, it should be the same as system. That's the same. So, but we can specify NVIDIA RTX here.
Yeah.
Okay, but I still don't hear you in my.
I think the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not able to
Yes.
see. I'm not getting any input. I'm not getting any.
Computer and Zoom aren't on default with OBS. Goes to something specific. It probably won't pick anything up.
if computer and Zoom aren't on default, when OBS goes to something specific, it won't pick up anything. Okay, so if computer is on default, computer, yeah, we have to set up this, right? So we say default is this guy. Yeah, that's true, because it's now going directly to NVIDIA and it's skipping Zoom. That makes sense that it'll pick up something wrong. So for output, we should say this guy, right? So it should be speaker Amazon Basic. Which one should it be? Or NVIDIA?
That is up to you.
I
would set the computer to its best.
Let's continue testing with this NVIDIA because that is the best setting. And then if we notice glitching, we know that the backup is the mini mic guy. Change. Yeah, okay, so it should be NVIDIA, this guy. And the good news is that you can hear yourself when I set up the NVIDIA and when I set up OBS on NVIDIA. So it is picking it up. It's just that initial, just like you're saying, like it needs to know that Zoom is the channel and it's skipping that channel. So in Zoom now I have same as system.
Right. Yeah. As long as Zoom is same as system, then it'll pick up that feed.
So
and
let's
then OBS can go.
So let's do one more thing. Now I'll mess things up more and I'll use my Bluetooth. And so for that I just need to, wow, now the problem is that I hear my Bluetooth in my phone. But but let's go to, it's too much. Bluetooth, and let's say enable this guy connect. So now I am not able to hear you, but if I go here, yeah, I need to hear you, so I'll say
Hello, hello, hello.
yeah. So you can't hear me now, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. So now I just have to do this. And if you say something,
Hello.
well, I have to just. I think I have
back
to
in business.
disconnect you from here. So I'll just switch off my Bluetooth on my phone for this time. Okay. And now say something.
Hello. Do you hear me?
Not through my headphones. Oh. One more thing is if we can see, I can try this guy. Say something.
Hello. Hello.
I think for now, Zoom needs a reset. Like we need to start a new call with Zoom because we've changed so many things, And that's one thing to keep in mind, is that Zoom is not going to update our audio inputs and outputs. What is Zoom's output set up to? So Zoom is here, and Zoom microphone is the Amazon Basic, and speaker is, I hope I'm showing this to you, same as system. Yeah. I tried this one, I tried this one, we've tried this one, we've tried this one. I mean, I can try the Dell speaker, but I know that's not going to work. So, same as system. Let's try this again. So let's come back to the Zoom call, and then let's try and break it again. What do you think? Okay, all right. So I'll end this call and then just pop back in 30 seconds. You have to say something. Dylan, say something. Can you hear me? You can't hear me.
Am I back? Hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I cannot hear you. So let me see, and that should be because of my headphone. Say something else. Say something.
Hello.
So now
Hello. Hey.
I am going
Hello.
to my sound. Should I look at the chat? I should look at it. I can't hear you on Zoom. So I need to change my settings, and I'm gonna say headphones stereo and say something now. I can hear you in my headphones. And what about our YouTube? Can you hear yourself? You can? You can't, okay. So now I can hear you in my headphones, and let's see, now say something.
Okay.
You can hear yourself?
Hello. Still nothing. Oh, yep. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to share my screen and
So,
show you.
and you can still hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
So here what I had to do was I had to connect the headphones.
I see. And that's as the output?
As the output speaker audio input device.
Oh, that's the input.
Yeah. So there are,
Oh, that's
for OBS, it's inputs, right?
Yeah, but that input is for microphone.
Audio input capture. This guy.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's
But now
audio output. Wait, let's see. Yeah, you're
Output?
right. You are 100% right. Look, it's got that icon. It is an output.
So I think what is happening now is now both your microphone and headphones are going through the same device
Which is
instead of your
this guy.
with.
Amazon.
I don't think it's.
No.
Oh,
No.
I'm thinking it's going through your headphones, both the mic and audio.
Mic is here. So this is mic, and that is the correct one. Amazon.
Okay.
Right? And then the speaker output is
Okay.
the headphone, and that is
Okay.
working. But now there was like some weird disconnects when I got up once or twice, remember? And then what I did was I put the headphone back in, and then I put it back. I closed the thing, and then I opened it again, and I put it back on, and I got audio back. So say something.
Keep it on the headphones.
Yeah. That's
And now what you should try doing is turn your headphones off and then turn them back on and see if it stays connected.
Yeah. So you're disconnected. Say something.
Hello, 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 hello.
So they're in here
So, yeah.
now. They're off
Okay.
completely. And speaker's gone. And now I just put it back on. And now say something.
Hello, 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 hello. Nothing?
Yes, I hear you. It's on.
Okay, great, great. Okay, so your mic, the Amazon mic is being used for your voice, which is great, and your headphones are being used for the audio. So
Yeah.
that's exactly what we want.
I'm writing this down actually. Making notes. So OBS, our mic is, but that's an easy one. But speaker is headphone,
Right.
and the can you see my? If I usually have to show you through my phone, so I'll just give you a call again. So this is my settings on my computer, and then this is computer, audio, output device.
I've lost audio now.
You've lost my audio. Can you hear me? Weird. Oh, so you have to join in again. Join Zoom. Right? Join Zoom. Don't leave me in Zoom. Yes,
Okay.
sorry.
No worries.
So the computer audio output is this NVIDIA speaker.
Right. And
That could
you
be
can-
headphones as well.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. But that could be the headphones as well, no, Dylan?
Story one more time.
The computer output, audio output, could be set to the headphones instead of the NVIDIA speaker.
Yeah.
Like, see this?
Mm-hmm.
So this could be, we could set it to the headphones instead of NVIDIA.
Yeah, we could try.
Right now it's this. I can change it right now, and I can just close this, and now say something.
Hello.
I can hear you here. Can you hear yourself in? You
yeah.
should. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I can. So now headphones are the output device for both the computer and OBS.
yes, and I changed that after everything. So I guess over here, this is the most sensitive thing, is Zoom. I never changed this, but I did change OBS, and I did change my computer output.
Right.
I don't know if this me pointing out with this bad webcam is helping. It's all over.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, you want me to show you like that?
No, you don't have to.
I don't know
Sorry.
if it's too much. But
So Zoom is set to same as default device on the computer.
Zoom is set to, at the moment, headphones directly as the speaker. I can change it to same as system right now just to test.
Yeah, let's test it.
So I just changed it. Say something.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
So now on OBS, Zoom, and your computer, it's all set to headphones.
Yes.
And
Except for Zoom, because Zoom we
Zoom?
just changed it to. I actually changed it to same as system.
Oh, okay.
But
Which
the
should be
system
headphones.
is now headphones, exactly. So that
Yeah.
might be a big glitch. Is that for some reason the system should be RTX? No. Like I don't
mean-
know why can't all my audio speaker, wherever it's coming from, whichever, it gets processed through the NVIDIA so that it does the noise cancellation.
Yeah, I think the computer can be set to RTX, and then Zoom set to same as system, and then OBS should just be set to same as system or RTX.
So Zoom, OBS does have default, this guy. Should we try?
Yeah, let's try it.
Say something?
I think, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Great. Yeah, and I can hear myself too. I think the issue we were having is somehow OBS was bypassing Zoom, and like there was some type of disconnect. Like I don't know exactly what was happening, but like the channels weren't operating together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they stopped because Dylan, before every talk we test the sound, right? And then when we change the stream key, it breaks. So
Right.
the audio inputs and output, the audio outputs got broken. When we changed the stream key in OBS, it affected Zoom, and I think you've identified this exactly because of the back end, I've got too many devices, and it's maybe the default it was looking for something else, or I don't know. You should,
Yeah.
like I'm learning right now from you, so for sure.
Exactly. It's kind of, we're just troubleshooting.
So the way to go right now is we've changed a lot of stuff. Is Zoom same as system, OBS on default, and now
Yeah.
it's about the computer output. So should we try changing that?
Yeah.
Because we
Why
did
not?
change Zoom and it remained okay. We changed OBS, it remained okay. So now let's see. If I switch to speaker RTX,
I thought it was.
no, it wasn't. And now I lost you. I can't hear you. So I'm going to go to Zoom and I'm going to say, and if you say something, you've probably lost yourself in YouTube as well. This has nothing. So now I'll change my speaker to something. I can change it to the headphone. And now see,
Mhm.
now
Hello.
I can actually
Can
hear
you hear
you.
me?
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Okay, so now my speaker is NVIDIA RTX
On what?
on my computer,
Right.
and in Zoom, my audio output is the headphones,
Right.
and OBS is default.
Right.
The only thing that was maybe different was earlier, I think it was looking for a computer output speaker Amazon instead of NVIDIA. And that was on the computer settings, computer sound settings. So maybe that is what I'm picking. But we've been through this. But this is really good because right now, look at how much we're trying to break it and it's not breaking. So that gives me a lot of hope.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. We even though we don't exactly know the issue, we do have solutions. We have multiple solutions. You know, like we know what output to set the computer, Zoom, and OBS to operate properly. Which is like, I'd say the
way-
most important thing. Even though we can't explain exactly what's going on, we know if we have it set to these, that there'll be no disconnection.
Absolutely. I think troubleshooting, right? And knowing how to, because tomorrow there's going to be a new update and there'll be a new issue. So
Yeah.
just knowing how to solve stuff is, I guess.
So I
Uh,
think what we should do is always keep computer as RTX because that provides the best speed. Zoom can be headphones, and then OBS can be default. Or OBS could be RTX.
I like
That
default.
works too. Okay.
Default is much better. It's simpler. Then it's a direct.
Yeah.
link.
Then you don't have to like kind of like figure out what other channels are on.
Yeah, and then mic is microphone is obviously Amazon Basic. Okay. I'm happy to test this again with you on say Wednesday, because the next talk is Thursday.
Yeah. I'd
You and I can set up some final files and stuff like that.
Wednesday, could we do the same time, 1 p.m.?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me just double check.
I can't do after 3 or before 11. So I have a pretty tight window on Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah.
Tuesday's better, but
Tuesday I'm teaching 9 to 4.
okay.
Yuck. Long day.
It shouldn't take long. I mean, I think the important thing to test on Wednesday is like a cross-referencing. So everything that we potentially solved today, we'll test again on Wednesday
Yeah.
to see if it actually works.
And you said you can't any time. So 11 and 1, right?
Yes. 11 to 3.
11 is 3. Okay, good. Then I can set it for 1 p.m. Perfect.
Yeah,
The same
perfect.
time. I'll set it up for 1:30. That's
Perfect.
a little because I just end at I have meetings from noon and stuff. 11.
Okay.
I do. Do you have time, or are you running late?
I have like a bit more time. I could do like another like 15.
I want us to set up some of the media and check out some of the transitions. So let's do this. I'll set up my screen so that I'm seeing you, and I'll show you what I think Will put these funky transitions in, and I've. Oh yeah, that one. This and this. Even I find it annoying. What did you think, by the way? Because this one of the. I'm gonna. By the way, I want you to send me the some of these DD talks so that I can actually watch them and learn from my own mistakes. And you did send them to. You sent me a couple before, and I watched some of them, and I noticed that in Rachel Reed's one, it was her phone that kept on disconnecting, and I really liked those cuts, even though it was all accident. I actually really liked those cuts, and the other ones that I saw where it was just the speaker talking for like 20 minutes, it was kind of dry. And when I watch like other conferences, it's really nice to see someone sort of like just nod and have those little bit of. And for those, the wipe transition is too much. It should just be cut. Where do you change these transitions from? I have a feeling that it is in the. I think it's here. So am I showing this to you? Can you see this? It might be a little difficult if you look in Zoom, then it'll show. But here, yeah, right click and transition override. Okay. Yeah, so we can say Nida none, right? Or so he. None. Show in multi-view. What is that? That's a transition. Hello. Background. She's busy though. Just say hi when she's free.
Wave.
Hi. This is the computer interface that's waving at you. So where is this transition coming from? See this wipe? Oh, nasty. Maybe it's here.
So is that like a hotkey? Yeah, like how do you enable? Right, but like how would you, if you wanted to snap between like certain cameras, how do you do that? Are you hotkeying that?
Click on the scene and they just go through each other.
Oh.
So cutting between them, right?
Right.
So But why is it sliding? Now here, this is where I save all of them. So in scene selection up here, can you see? Am I pointing that correctly? This guy.
Yeah.
This is where I've saved all of these other ones. So I keep on making the cleaner ones here.
Right.
Tools. This is where all our plugins would show up if we had any. In tools. And come on. I need to Google it. Let me Google it.
Okay.
Put it back on. One sec. And I can share my screen so that we're both seeing this. But it won't let me share my screen, but it will let me share a software. OBS transition remove. I guess this thing?
That adjusts the seconds
Yeah.
that the transition lasts.
But we have it set to none. Everywhere. Is there a way to remove transitions? Remove automatic fade. Okay. No. I don't mind the built-in fade, but right now we have a really bad transition. Quick fade is great. Okay, moving to next. Okay, I think I know now. So I'll switch my screen to OBS. I remember this. So we are right now in broadcast mode, but we can go in a studio mode right here. See that? This guy. And this is where he's put these cheesy transitions probably.
I see.
Trust him. He will. Intro animation. Transition. Fade.
Okay. Yeah, cuts are good, and like a quick fade, but like the wipes are a little maybe too distracting for these talks.
Look at Awesome. I would never fade. I see that. Fade. Oh my god, look at it. He's mean. He set me to slide, and this is Will's bad design. He should never. That was a fade, although. Fade. Maybe cut. Okay. So cut. Totally agree. Nida to I like
Yeah.
introduction, and it has that introductory feel.
Hmm.
Then
I think the only time that we should like snap or like cut would be like if you have the guest with their work on the side, and then you want to full frame their work, you can just cut to that.
nice. Okay, so full slideshow, full transition. I will cut.
Yeah, if you at any time you want to go full frame from their work, just cut it right to it.
Then the Q&A is a cut, but we can add a fade.
Yeah, I have that as a fade as well.
These are just templates. Okay. We did that. Let me just check our checklist on the list of items. So we checked every input layer and output layer for sound. Awesome.
Yeah.
We didn't test swapping stream keys, but I'm happy to do that next time.
Hmm.
Got. And I'll just pay. I also want to look at how we can. I'll do a little bit of research, but I also want you to do some research on can we edit out the 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. setup time and then launch with the same stream key. You know what I mean? So we use VFS's stream key from 4 to 5 to set up, and we
Yeah.
don't change the stream key. But in YouTube, we cut the 4 to 5 setup time, and then we just start with 5 p.m. onwards live stream.
Like we're never uploading these without editing them.
No.
So, I
Even
mean, there's
when we
no
go live. So the previous now,
Oh, right.
I can test, but it all gets recorded. That's
Right.
why we changed to Nidan. So we want to
So
see
the audience
we-
can go back.
and
Is
see
there-
our secrets and
Yeah.
everything. So what I want to do is test inside of, I guess that's the YouTube live stream center or whatever they call it, right?
I bet there's a way where with the like kind of playhead and timeline within YouTube's interface where you can like snap so audiences can't
Yeah.
go back.
Yeah, you can basically you set the stream to go live at a certain time, and before that,
Right.
whatever you're doing, you do whatever, but you don't. Whatever it streams, it starts streaming at say 5 p.m. and that's killer because we gotta be ready at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
You know, then there's no waiting. But I'll write that as one of our points. But I'll write it as an agenda item for you as well.
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
I'll definitely look into it, but I know that you're more knowledgeable in the YouTube and streaming side than I am.
Yeah.
remove transitions from each scene, done. Vimeo videos and IG feed input. So I asked the students, I was like, how did that look when I played Vimeo and everything? The students, I guess they didn't care, but Will was like, the way that your Vimeo UI was showing, like the track bar and stuff, it didn't look good. So what you need to do is you need to download their videos and you need to play them through VLC or something like that. So I need your help as well in testing. Last time my issue with VLC is I couldn't pause it at any time. It just ran. So I need to test a video player that I can pause for OBS.
I see.
And I also need, you and I need to figure out, okay, because we're always going to have random, I have Behance people, like Victor Silva wanted to show videos from his Behance page.
So like
that-
multiple platforms.
Yeah, everyone has their platform. So how can we have like templates for these platforms, so that each one comes and we can just say, okay, well, he needs YouTube, he needs Instagram, here are templates, and we can. So with you and me, we just need to set them up so we can try. And I have some test stuff for Jan Stock.
Okay.
He's sent me some Google slides. I just need to confirm with him if I can use those.
Okay.
So we'll do that. And audio drop, the main concern we've done, and then this guy. Okay, I think we're in a good shape. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we are. I just quickly tested VLC, and you have Windows 10, right?
Yeah.
Do you know if you go to your taskbar and you hover over, like say like Spotify or VLC, it'll bring up a little pop-up window? There. You can see my video, right?
Yeah. I'll stop sharing my screen.
Okay, let me share my screen with you. Oh, here, I'll just split my screen.
Was it not allowing you to? Okay. Oh, I see.
Over
So,
VLC,
yeah.
you have a little play button without having to pop it up. So now it's playing in the background,
Ah.
and now it's paused. You know what I mean? And
So I have
that's
to-
just something we can test next
Right.
Wednesday.
I guess I have to
No,
play a
so
video.
I have VLC open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have VLC open, and then like say I tab back to YouTube, I can go down here, and without switching back, I can just press play, and now it's playing in the background. But I don't know if that's the solution.
That's actually that's good. What if I want to go back and rewind and play that walk cycle again? Because oftentimes
Right.
I do
Then we-
play
yeah.
that like 2-3 times, and you know. But that's one thing that for sure it is a solution for linear playing video scenarios. But I've basically
We'll figure out the best option anyways.
yeah, I'll show you what I've done in the background. So this is, I just made a quick list of the 4 agenda items that you and I talked about. I'll send you an update with this. I'll just copy these right here, close that, don't save, create a new meeting. I think I already have. Wow. But I didn't invite you as yet, sorry. And it's for 1:30 for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Do this. Send. So it's got our notes on it, and we have homework to do. And we'll
I'm
again.
really hoping. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we'll just run the same audio tests and stress out the system and see if it breaks again and go from there.
Yeah, we'll definitely double check everything that we tested today. I'll see if I can just quickly test like a private live stream on my own and see if I can like set up the stream so I'm streaming, and so it's recording all that content, and then I'll go live and see if I can go live at a specific time where audiences can't go back. You know, so we don't have
So
to
you
change
can
the stream
stop
keys.
the stream and pause it and start. Awesome. And if you need me to be on the other end to check for you, I can do that too.
Okay.
One more thing is I'll send you a link. But what about if we just skip OBS and stream straight from Zoom to YouTube? And we do have a Zoom webinar account, and that's what you use. So I'll send you this link. It's super easy. And we're thinking like the next season. I should email the link, right?
Yeah.
The next season, 2021, we could think about revamping the look and feel or our setup or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's certainly an option if for whatever reason OBS just isn't working for us. But then like we are severely limited with what we can do within Zoom. Like Zoom will just match the feed directly to YouTube. You don't get any opportunity to color, resize, transition, all that jazz.
The color part I like. That
Yeah,
I think
like-
is adding a lot of value.
I think it is. I also like the transitions, everything.
Okay.
But,
Because that's one question that came up when Evan was, giving me feedback. He's like, "Why are we using OBS when we have only 50 people that are viewing this?" And I was like, "Evan, that's the 50 people that were viewing at that time. That
Yeah.
number changes, and it's." And then I was like, we do have analytics, and Dylan can provide them for you. That's the correct data. The number's way higher. So
yeah, I actually send him the analytics, so he has like the accurate figures now.
But is there any benefit? Like, are we getting higher numbers here on YouTube versus?
I think what it would come down to, if it was up to me, is like the audience retention rate. And right now, on average, on YouTube, it's about 13 to 15 minutes. So no one's watching for longer than that on average. Some people watch the entire thing. Some people watch virtually
Very-
nothing.
Yeah.
And so like I'd love to see Zoom's data on retention rate and seeing if they're happening to watch more. I just don't know like what is more effective, because with Zoom we send out the link and they sign up, so we have access to all those people's accounts, whereas through YouTube there's no way to follow up, so we're making the audience take the initiative to find out more about the school, which is fine if there's a lot more viewership and retention. I think it's something to test, right? Like I think we should be doing both no matter what. And like we can save the online industry talks with like much bigger names for an exclusive audience.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then kind of like have some other content live streamed, because there's a huge audience there too, and that can just be like, if you like these, we do them a few times a month, but we also have these exclusive events.
Yeah.
So like this is like a good way to like reel more people in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it broadens our audience. I don't think there's.
I think it broadens our audience for sure. We're already doing Zoom, and this is what I was trying to explain to Evan, is that there's a certain market that is not going to Zoom meetings, and it is a part of our target audience, and they're too new to this concept, so they're still going to Instagram, or they're still going to TikTok, and they're very, very young at this point. and we need to be live streaming to Instagram and TikTok. It's not just YouTube. YouTube was our basic one stepping stone. The actual game was live streaming on a lot more social media platforms. So that's one thing that you and I want to, I mean, for 2021 for sure. And that's why I also want you to check out, like, even if it's zoomed straight to YouTube, the end result for me is sending it beyond
That
Zoom.
audience. Yeah.
Yeah. Set,
Maybe-
live streaming to you and I. We have to set up some tests for Instagram. Like, what can
think-
we present on Instagram?
Remember that because OBS is open source, and so anyone can take their software and change the code and make it their own. Remember, I think it was something Labs, like
Streamlabs. Yeah.
They have a feature where you can do the exact same thing in OBS and then enter like multiple stream keys or something and stream to different platforms at the same time.
Nice. Yeah.
So I think going forward, at some point, we should test that as well. Because there's no reason not to stream to multiple platforms.
I'll include this in our list of notes, and these two things like IG and Streamlabs, like you and I can keep working on it. It's not a priority for Wednesday, but it's on our list so that we can keep a big laundry list of our agenda items and how to optimize live streaming.
I think Facebook's easy. Right off the top of my head, I think it could be challenging because with different platforms, there are different aspect ratios. And so maybe there's a way within the Streamlabs to set up specific ratios for specific platforms, or maybe we have to set up multiple working files. I don't know, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
definitely a bigger project, but something we should definitely begin to tackle.
for sure. I'll write this. Okay, all right. I guess live stream, and then also like, what if we did short, like 30-second snippets of DD talks, and we put them on Instagram, like a taster. It's like really
Yeah.
nice line that someone said, Rachel Reed said, and that's just like a 30-second, and that would really describe what the product is, and I think that's gonna help.
We should definitely have like a DD Talks trailer.
Trailer. I'll put it on our list. One thing that I needed your help, and I know you guys are getting late, is the Fire Stream 10 questions for Yarn.
Oh, right.
I haven't made any, but if you come up with any, share them with me. I'll start listing them, and I can proof them with you on Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, I can have questions for Wednesday.
But can you tell Evan that we're changing the format?
Okay.
Just tell him that we're adding this little component as a fun tester to see what the response is like. And it's just 10 questions, fireside round, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to have fun. That's it. But you're going to tell Evan,
Okay, yeah.
okay? Because I haven't told
Yeah.
him.
I'll confirm that with Evan.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. Then that means we're done!
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
I'm about to send you the stream key in URL for Yan.
Okay.
Everything's up and ready.
Super. You're so awesome. You always send me the stuff well in advance.
We try to.
You always do, yeah. And thank you for today. I think like just this whole session, it took a long time, but I'm literally feeling more confident, and I feel like I
for
know
sure.
how to handle in case like some glitch happens in the future. But thanks.
Yeah,
I
I'm way
need more
less
of these.
stressed.
I need more of these sessions though. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get set up with OBS on my work computer with like webcam, so I can start being more familiar, which will help with these tests and everything going
Let's-
forward. But
I'll tell you one thing before I lose you, is that our next DD talk is on the 29th, so we can definitely test on the 20th, 21st or the 22nd. And that would be a good time because that's 1 week before the next DD talk.
Okay.
Right? So maybe I'll
Perfect.
just book a time with you and it'll be in there. We can change it, but at least we know when that testing, dedicated testing time is coming out. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll send you that invite and I'll send you the list is already there. I'll just add these two things to it and I'll let you go and have a lovely weekend.
Okay. You as well. I will talk to you next week.
Yeah. Have a lovely Thanksgiving, both of you.
Okay.
Katie as well. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Where are the cats?
Yeah.
Where are her cats?
They're not here yet.
Oh, okay. I have to see them when they come. I want
As soon as they're here, I'll get them on camera.
Oh, okay, great. Take
Okay.
care. Bye.
Bye bye.